In this video, I will show you how to trade crypto futures using Bitunix. Bitunix is an amazing exchange and it's one that offers crypto futures trading with high leverage. So if you're looking for a place to trade crypto futures with high leverage and trade lots of pairs, if you come to the crypto futures right now, you're going to see lots of pairs that you can have access to. So if you want to have access to a lot of pairs for your crypto futures, then Bitunix is a very nice exchange for you to use for that. You can see there are a lot of pairs you can trade on Bitunix under their features section. Now, if you've not signed up on Bitunix before, if you've not signed up on Bitunix before, you can just use the link in the description. I'm going to drop the link to sign up. Use that link to sign up so that you can get an amazing 30% bonus on your first deposit. You have to know that that deposit must be at least $100 for you to get that reward, and also the deposit has a time is going to elapse. So once the time accounts up, you may not be able to use that bonus reward again. So use the link, register with my link so that you'll get your bonus after registration, depositing, and making your first trade. All right, if you've done that, let's go over to the video. And if today is your first time of visiting my channel, this is Blockchain Plus. You're welcome to Blockchain Plus. Please just do well to hit the subscribe button so that you subscribe to this channel. Also, drop a like on this video if you love content like this, and then drop your comments. If there's anything you want me to attend to, just drop it in the comment section and I will do it to attend to them for you. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. All right, with that said, let's go over to how to trade crypto futures using Bitunix. So this is Bitunix. After registering, you have to deposit, right? So you just click on deposit right here. You can see deposit right here and deposit your coins, your USDT using any other exchange, just like the normal way we can deposit, right? Then after depositing, the next thing is to trade, right? So you click on this futures right here. You can see their futures. So once you click on futures, you're going to come to their futures interface like this. Now when you come to this place, in this place you can see here, this is where you see the coins. You can toggle the coins from there. So if I click on that toggle right now, you can see all the coins right here. You can see all the coins right here like so, right? Wow, jelly is over 200%. This jelly is moving really massively, right? So you can see these are all the coins. You can just pick any one. Let me just open the jelly. Just click on it to open it up like this. Now once you open it up, you can see this is where you see the sell price. This is the buy price. Then you can see your open, then you can see close, and you can see limit order, market order. This is where you set that up. Then this is where you put the price. If you're using limit order, this is where you put your price. Then this is where you put your value, right? So for this value section, there are things you need to understand if you want to use the exact amount in USDT. So you see this place that says USDT right here. So you click on it, and you're going to see three sections. So this first one is if you want to be using the quantity of that particular token, which I don't advise you to do that. This second one is if you want to be using the exact amount of USDT. Let's say $10, you put 10 in the value place, you get $10. You put 5, you get 5. You put 1,000, you get $1,000. Then you use that. Then if you want to be using nominal value, which is in conjunction with the leverage, then you go for this. Let me explain that using the practical. So let's just go out of here and you see. So in this place that says value, now because I'm using the nominal value, if I put 10 right there, you can see in my cost right here is telling me that is 0.49. The 0.49 because in my leverage, okay, I did not talk about the leverage. In my leverage, which is here, I'm having 2020. So that is where you change your leverage. Before I go continue with the value. Let me just touch on that. This is where you change your leverage. This is where you change your type, leverage type. If it's cross or if it is isolated, that is where you change it. So if I click on that cross right now, you can see cross, you can see isolated. So depending on the one you want, you choose it. Now let me explain it. Cross means you're using the amount you have in your available balance to wage the coin if it is going against you, and if it has hit 100% but you still want to wager it, you use your code. But if you use isolated, it means if you use $10 for a trade and it's 100% in loss, it's going to close you out and you lose a $10. If you use $1,000 and it hits 100%, it's going to close you out and you lose $1,000. But if you use cross, if you use $100 for your trade and you have $1,000 and your stop loss is around 200%, so if it hits 100%, as long as your stop loss is around 200, it's going to continue until it hits the stop loss. And once it hits the stop loss, it means you're going to be losing $200 from your account. So that is what it means. Now, for this leverage side, which is 20x, that is where you boost your what? Your amount. So if I click on it, you can see this is for the long and this is for the short. So depending on your leverage, your risk appetite, you can set it how you want. You can see for this particular jelly, the highest leverage is what? 25x, right? So that is it right there. So if I click on it and then I look for another coin, let me just click on it. So let me just go to Ethereum, which is this. Now if I click on Ethereum and go back to leverage, you can see that the leverage of Ethereum is 125 and 125. So depending on the coin, that is how you get the leverage, right? So I've discussed about the leverage. Now let's go back to our nominal value. So the leverage right here is 20x, and then the nominal value, if I put 10, it means is 10 divided by 20, which will be 0. 0 point what? 0.4, right? 0.4, which is what you are going to get if you are using 20x. If I'm using 10x, it's going to give me something else, something different. So let's put it at 10x right now. For the first one, you can see it's giving me though it's supposed to be $1 because you are using 10x. 10 divided by 10 is $1. But because it's Ethereum we are trading, and then because of the fees that are involved, so they are telling you that this is what you are going to be using, right, for your long. So that is what the leverage does, and this is what the nominal value is. So if I want to use $100 for this trade, okay, let me just go out of Ethereum and look for another trade. So let me go out of Ethereum and look for another trade. Let's do, okay, let me just go to Dodge. So let's do Dodge. See, leverage is 10. Sorry, leverage is 20 right there. So let me put 100. So if I put 100 now, because it's 20, I'm going to get 5, because it's 100 divided by 20. I'll get 5. So it means I'm using $5 for my trade. $5 for my trade right here. So if I want to use $100, it means I'll have to do let's say 5,000, right? Okay, 5,000 is 200 and something dollars. So let me say 2,000. So let's put 2,000. 2,000 will give me $99 because of the fees. Of course, they're charging you small amount of fee for the trade. So that's going to cover for that. The cent is going to cover for that fee. You can see it $99, $99. So that is how you choose your amount. Now, after the amount placed, you can see here that says TP/SL. So that is where you set your TP and SL. So all you just need to do is to toggle it on, and you can see your SL right here. You put your SL value and then you put your TP value right there. Now, for those of you who are in my community, in my Telegram community, my Telegram channel, I drop all the details, all the data for you. All you just need to do is to copy and paste. You paste the entry price right there. You paste the TP, you paste your SL, and you click long if it is long, you click short if it is what? Short, and you've entered the trade. So these are just the things you need to know about taking trade. So once you put your TP, you put your SL, then if it is long, you click on long and you go long. If it is short, you click on short and you go short. Short means you're selling the market, long means you're buying. Now, once you enter the trade, you're going to see your floating right here. You can see right here, I'm floating in loss of 22% on this, and I'm floating in gain of 23% on this, right? And I think there's another one right here. And wow, I'm floating in loss of 43% on this, right? Now, let me just explain all of this quickly for you. So this 24% right here in profit means that I'm making 24% because I used 5x for this, and you can see it's giving me unrealized profit of this right there, right? So as profit continue to increase, it will continue to increase right here too. As the percentage increases, it's going to increase right here. Now, how do you close your trade? How do you do all of that? So if I want to close it instantly, I'll just click on flash close and it's going to close instantly. If I want to close it, maybe close some and leave some, I'll click on this close right here. It's going to close some for me. It's going to ask me how do I want to close. So let me just click on this close right here. You can see right there, it's asking me, do I want to close all the quantity, or I want to select how many percent I want to close? So if I say 50%, I'll just close 50%. If I push it all the way to this place, let me just push it to 75%. You can see estimated profit and loss if I'm closing at 75% is this, because it's still pumping. Right now it's at 30 something percent, right? So once I click on confirm, I have closed it. Now you can see on this trade I used 5x. If I had used 10x on this would have been 64%, right? It would have been 64%. Now on this trade I used 20x. You can see, so if I had used 20x on this would have given me over, let's say, 120% already. So depending on the leverage you're using, that will boost the amount you're making faster as well. So that is how you use the flash close and then the close. Now this TP and SL is just here in case you did not set your TP and you did not set your SL. So you can just use them to set them if you've not set them already. So you just click on it and then you can see TP here, you can see SL here, and then you set all of that and then you click on confirm. So these are just a basic way of using the Bitunix exchange to trade futures. Now if you have any question about this, you can just drop it in the comment section and I will try my best to answer your questions for you. If there's anything that is confusing and you still want me to do a video about it, say drop it in the comment section and I will do this video and then talk about that. And also, before I go from this video, there's one important thing I did not cover in this. So like I said earlier, you're going to be using the link on the description to register. Now when you register with that link and you fund your account with at least $50, you can contact me and I'll give you 1 month free access to the blockchain plus VIP signal group, right? In the VIP signal group, we are doing a whole lot, but mind you, this is a limited time offer. So once we max out, or once the time elapses, the offer will not longer be valid. All right guys, so that is it for me in this video. Till I come your way again, remain blessed.